Well, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my latest video. She's a wild and woolly one today. If we look out over there, that's Bass Strait, looking sort of out in the northeast. And I think I've got some rain coming again, but it's pretty good. I've got a pretty sheltered campsite here. I'm up at an area called Waterhouse Conservation Area, and you can see my little blue dot on the map there. That's where I am situated, and it is in the very northeast corner of Tasmania. Probably one of the only spots you can really go camping here in winter time, and even today it's a bit sus, but I'll get the fire going a bit later on and it'll probably be all right. It's going to be windy for the next 1-2 days, so while I'm here there's a mountain over near Scottsdale called Mt Stronach, and I'm going to climb up that. Certainly not as hard as Mount Roland at Sheffield, the last one I did, but still should be fun. So, but as you can see, I've had a couple of additions to my camping equipment, and the one that I'm wearing is the first one. That's a new Akubra hat called the Riverina. I decided to retire my old Snowy River. I've had that for 40 years. I had that when I was about 19 years old, but it shrunk a fair bit, and it wasn't holding on to my head because I had to cut this leather band out of it, so any kind of wind and it just blew off. So the other thing was, it was a black hat, and I decided to go with the sandy coloured one because they don't hold as much heat. But the biggest addition to the gonna do setup is the new four-wheel drive ute. Well, it's not new, it's second hand. It's a 2015 Colorado. Sadly, my Mazda died. I blew the engine up, and it was just going to cost way too much to fix for the value of the car, and the other thing was I was going to be without it for a couple of months. I'm heading back under the awning now because it's raining again. I was a bit sus about the car over time. It had a few niggly problems, especially electronically, but it had stopped once before on me on the way back from the Ovens River, and even when I was getting rid of it, it was still playing up even though I had it fixed. So yeah, hopefully this one is doesn't break down on me. That's all I want. I just want a good, reliable car. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy the cuppa, and I'm going to get the fire going because, yeah, she's getting a bit chilly here. That's nice. Well, I think you can hear that. It's only 6:48 and I'm in bed. Yeah, no, everything's not wet, but my seat got wet. Yeah, and I've only got one seat, so I got dinner down, everything's packed away high and dry, and there's a lot of rain coming through now, like I said before, a really big band, and I might as well just try and get some sleep. So anyway, that's it for today. I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. What a view. Doesn't get much better than those. Well, I had a pretty rough night last night. It rained off and on all night. Even had thunder. So it must have rained right up until about 11 o'clock when I woke up. And I got out of bed and the stars out, and I thought, oh, hey, great, yep. So went to the toilet and went back to bed, and I woke up at 3 o'clock with a loud clap of thunder, and then it rained, and it rained right till about 7 o'clock this morning. So, but it's cleared up now, and I'm not saying I'm not going to get a shower today, but anyway, got some sunshine at the moment, so I'll enjoy it. So today I'm just going to go and have a bit of a wander around Waterhouse conservation area, check out the campsite, see what they're like. Yeah, nice relaxing day. But I'm going back to that view. So this here is the Casuarina, I think it's called, campsite in Waterhouse conservation area. So there's two spots here. There's one over there. That one over there, you could probably fit a couple of vans in there if you knew each other. I wouldn't certainly go in there if there was another person in there and camp there. And there is a boat launching ramp here as well. And this here is the main part. There's a toilet up there. You can fit quite a few in here. Good open area, good spot up there to put your van in. But no good in winter time, just no sun. Good spot in summer. So I've come up to the road that takes me out of the conservation area. Down that way, down there is a small campsite called Ranson's Beach, and that's the one I wanted to get to yesterday, and I did get there, but there was a van in there, so it's a very small campsite, maybe only 2 spots. So that's where I've come from, and that's where I'm heading to get out. Probably go and have a look at Tomahawk too, but I'll just check out these 2 campsites down here, Mathers and Village Green. So this here is actually a 3rd campsite I found. It wasn't marked on the thing up here. It's called Waterhouse Point, and it's got a lot of campsites. I mean, there's got to be about 40-50 sites here. Not a single person here. So, and there's the beach access down there, probably where you go to launch your boat. But there's just little pokey holes everywhere. Some of them quite flooded. Yeah, a lot of campsites. Like I said, that one there flooded. It's got water in it, yeah. Oh, and there's the toilets. So there we go, there was another one here, Waterhouse Point camping area. So this one here is the Mathers campground. Quite a lot of campsites in here. Oh, there's one there. Get your caravan in here, no trouble at all. There's the toilets. A few campers in here, this one. And this here is the last campsite on this road, the Village Green. And I'm really glad I didn't come here last night, because it would have been windy. It's a bit calmer now, but and it's quite puddly too. Yep, I reckon out of all the campsites, this one here is the windiest. So just off the coast there is a privately owned island called Waterhouse Island, and you can actually see the dwellings, or the house and everything in there. So like I said, privately owned. It is actually a sheep station. I don't know how they get the stock off and on, obviously by boat. It has an airstrip, and up the very end there, over there somewhere, yeah, there it is, on top, there's a lighthouse as well. I will put up the size of it when I find it out, but you can't go onto it. And this here is Big Waterhouse Lake. Bit rough out there today. I wouldn't like to be out in my kayak there. So here we are coming into the sleepy little township of Tomahawk. Welcome to Tomahawk, Tasmania's best kept secret. I'd say it's a holiday shack town. I don't know how many permanent residents are in here. I will do some homework in a minute. I don't even know whether it's got a shop. I think you find it's just this one street going through town, and the houses are all on the left hand side. I've driven through town. Like I said, there's not much here. The only thing here is there's a shop and caravan park, but I think that's the only place in town you can get anything. Well, I've come down onto, I suppose you'd say it's Tomahawk Beach, and the township being up in there behind me, but this is the only access that I could find to it. They certainly didn't mince on names. We have Tomahawk Island out there, and we have the Tomahawk River coming out, flowing into the sea. There is a walking track and a bridge going across the Tomahawk River, and a walking track going up along there, but I've come up here on this part here. It is windy, so I'm not even going to try. According to the census in 2016, the population of Tomahawk at that time was 48 people. So with all the houses here, yep, it's a holiday town. The only shop, like I said, is in the caravan park. Well, here I am arriving back at my campsite. The campsite being down there in those trees. So yeah, a bit of a look around the Waterhouse conservation area. There isn't a lot to see and do here. I think mostly it's probably fishing, maybe the beach. Certainly beautiful campsites around. A bit hard to get into this one, but still good. So tonight's dinner, as you can see up there in the top right hand corner, got a nice steak going. Got a bit of bacon carbonara pasta going there. Damn, that's kind of tasty. Well, it's about 25 past 8 now. I think I put any more wood on the fire. It's a waste. Do anything when I go to bed. So I don't know whether I've got a big day ahead of me tomorrow with Mt Stronach, but I think I'll get out of bed early and get on the road quickly and get into it, so I can enjoy the afternoon here like I did this afternoon. Really good. Loved it. Really good meal. Just great, relaxing. So anyway, that's it for tonight, and hopefully we have a great day tomorrow. I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning, and a nice morning it is too, although it is starting to come in a little bit overcast now, but hopefully I can get what I want to get done. I think there is rain forecast, maybe some showers, so anyway, we'll find out. So I'm off to Mt Stronach, which is near Scottsdale today, and I'm going to hike up it. It's a lot easier than Mount Roland. 6 point something k's I think it is return. I'm not certain on that, but I'll clarify that, but it says easy, so that'll be good. But anyway, let's get over there and see what we can find. Okay, well, I have arrived, but not at Mt Stronach. I'm actually going to hike up Mt Scott. Now, the reason I'm going to hike up Mt Scott is simple. When I went to go into the way it was going with the maps to get to Mt Stronach, next thing I'm in someone's front yard, some farmer's front yard, and yeah, I don't think I can do that. So I found an alternative. This one's a little bit harder. They said moderate. So anyway, we'll see how we go. Up a fire road at the moment. First mistake, I'm turning around and going back. I did see a track off to the side, and I didn't look at it. Thought, oh yeah, it's pretty bushy. That can't be it. But yeah, that's the track I've got to take. So luckily I checked. Otherwise I would have been miles off track. So yes, well, I did miss it. It's not even the fire trail. It's actually a sign that says Mt Scott. I don't know how I missed it, but I did. So up here, see how we go with this. Well, I'm making progress. Definitely on the right track now. Just had a look at all trails, and yeah, my blue dot is right on the trail. So a bit slow going. It's quite wet. Can't really stand on any roots, and there's a lot of branches and trees across the trail. The trail is not the best to follow, but yeah, as in the trail here on the ground, there's a lot of tracks going all over the place. So if you lose sight of the tape or the little red markers, you know you've gone wrong. So getting a tad wet here, But then again, it's not surprising the amount of rain we had the last 2 days and the last week. Onward and upward. Well, I think I must be close now. Piece of tape over there on that tree there, but certainly on the flats. So red arrow there. The summit of Mount Scott. Whew, that was lovely. Much easier on my body than Mount Roland. Views are not the greatest, a bit smoky out there, but I'll get my drone up and have a look around. Ooh, visitors book in there to sign too. So out there is the Mount Maurice Forest Reserve, but I don't know what the name of that mountain over there is, but it looks a bit more Mount Rolandish. It's not Mount Roland, but it looks steep. I'll have to try and find out about that one, because it wouldn't be one, if it's not too bad a hike to it, I wouldn't mind to try it. So So there we go, I've signed the book. Last ascent was on the 4th of the 6th by Steve and Robert Boone. Well, I'm on my way back now, and I just had a look at the maps, and I'm actually not on the true summit of Mount Scott. That's over here somewhere, and it's not far, so I'm just going to go over and see if I can find out where it is. So there we go. I've actually now made it to the top of Mount Scott. 984 meters. Had to walk in circles a bit to get it, but got there in the end. The only indication that I'm at the top, well, not even at the top or in the right spot, is there was a piece of tape on that tree. That's about it. And there we go, back onto the trail down. And there we are, back at the car. Oh, that was lovely. Really enjoyed that, except for the 2 times I went down in a screaming heap. But that was 5.74 kilometres. Only gained 361 metres, and just on 2 hours, so pretty good. The changing fortunes of camping. Half an hour ago it was beautiful sunshine. Raining now. I've got my fire under here, I'm pretty good. Cheers. So for tonight's dinner I've got some chicken roasting portions in Italian style with tomato and garlic. Now there's 1.5 kilos there, and no, I'm not going to eat all that tonight. But I will cook it up. Once it's cooked it'll stay a lot longer, and it'll probably be my breakfast in the morning. Well, I don't know whether they're done or not, but I'm going to take it as done. It's definitely cooked. Well, it's about 8:30 now. I'm not going to bed yet, but it won't be long. The fire's dying down and it's just worth trying to stoke it up. Be warmer in bed. So it was a really good day today. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Pretty about Mt Stronach. Couldn't get in. It was really weird to actually keep on driving up these small and narrow roads, and all of a sudden I'm at some house, and I thought, nah, this can't be right. So anyway, Mt Scott was good. I really enjoyed that walk. Challenging at times. Certainly on the way down I got hopelessly lost. Had to backtrack, like I said, to find some tape and get my way out of there. But yeah, then went and did some shopping in Scottsdale and had a really good chicken dinner. Great evening. See you in the morning. Well, good morning, and what a lovely morning it is again. Just beautiful. Sun's out, quite warm. I don't know what the exact temperature is, but very comfortable, so even though I've got my jacket on. But sadly today I've got to pack up camp and head back to reality. I really enjoyed it here at Waterhouse. It's just a relaxing spot. I wouldn't come here if there was something you wanted to do. I think if you were into fishing, it'd be good. Don't think the surf's much for surfers, but it's just a beautiful spot. Hopefully I can convince my wife to come back here in the caravan. But anyway, I shall enjoy my cuppa, and then we'll hopefully get everything dried out, and then we'll pack it up and head home. And there we go. One dirty ute and one dirty camper trail all packed up. Nothing around here, nothing but footprints. Yes, well, what a lovely little campsite this one is. Might come back again one day. So just enjoying my cuppa before I head off. But anyway, that's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it entertaining. If you like this channel, consider subscribing to it, and I'll see you in the next one.